Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we'll be setting up the next week in August in our planners. Got some pins here for this week's spread, got an eraser and some sticker books which I'll be using, and that's it. This week is the Planable Challenge, last week of August, and the theme is back to school. So if you want to participate, go ahead and tag your Instagram posts with the hashtag PlanableAugust 2020 and share with everyone so we can see what you come up with. Okay, you guys, so this week is the last week that I'll be doing kind of a exploratory spread style layout, and so I decided that on this last week I was going to do more of a bullet journaling style layout, totally freeform. I went through a couple of ideas that I thought might be cute for this back to school theme. I had the idea of doing like little chalkboards or computer screens and book stacks, and all of that was cute, but I really wanted it to be kind of like hand-drawn, simple. And I saw, I think it's Alicia Michelle, she does really awesome hand lettering, and she did a spread using circles very similar to this, just as like a fill page, and I thought, oh, that's so cute, it would be great for laying out days on a bullet journal spread. So decided to try it, and that's what I'm doing here. I already kind of penciled it in so I'd know, how things were going to lay out, and I used my little pen cup I showed earlier as my circle dimension stencil. But I'm just going to freehand the lines that I have in there just so it looks a little bit more rough, a little more hand-drawn. I'm tracing it in with my Arteza fine liner pen, and I like this pen a lot better. I really like the Papermate Flare, but it always smears on me, so when I tried these pens out, I found that this was a really good fit because it doesn't smear, it dries almost immediately, so I totally need that with my messed up way of doing things. I always end up smearing it somehow or like trying to fix it and making it worse. So the Arteza pens really work well, and I just hand lettered in the days of the week and a little space at the bottom for anything that's kind of like a weekly catch-all, and that's going to be the basis of the theme. So that's the first part, and I'll just go ahead and go in and erase all of the pencil lines I had there with my giant eraser, which I got out of a Happy Planner Girl box back when they were doing like their kid planners, and it was on like super clearance. I think I got the whole box set for like $4 or $5. So I had this eraser in there, and kind of cutesy, but it has come in handy. I've used it quite a bit for my hand lettering and just trying things out with pencil. Now this next part might seem weird. The stickers that I decided to pull for this came from the Cool to Be Kind sticker book, and they are on a pink background. They are paper stickers, and they have a pink outline around most of the stickers that I decided to pull. So I'm kind of trying to make a little background layer of pink so that it kind of blends a little better, and I'm just using my Friction highlighter that I like, and I figured if it doesn't work well, I can always erase what doesn't look right, but I'm just going to lay that in and give myself a basis for that. And then since there's that pink undertone in the stickers, I am going to try to use the pink highlighter in other places around. So I'm going to use it for my check boxes, and then maybe underline things or do something to kind of just add that color in sporadically throughout the spread. Okay, now that I've got that in, just going to kind of clean up the edges a little bit. Just want it to just be in the background. I was trying for an ombre, but it doesn't really work with the highlighter, so we're just going to do what we got to do here. The non-pink background stickers are from the Happy Year sticker book. They're on the top. And I only had a few of those because I did a back to school theme last year, and so I was only using what I had left over, which worked out so that I could put some in the white and some on the pink and just tie that whole thing together. The styling of the stickers are very similar. They kind of have the same look to them as far as how they're drawn, so I figured that it would be a good combination of these two things. And I'm just going to work those in, kind of doing a border around the edges with the school supplies. And now I'm going to trim things out, and I've got these scissors here at the top, which I didn't care for. The gold color didn't quite match with the rest that much, so I want to trim most of that off. And I'm going to save the pieces like I like to do, just in case I want to reuse them. Though I don't think I'll reuse them here on this spread. I'll probably save them and put them back in the sticker book with the other supplies that I didn't end up using. Now that I've got everything trimmed off, I think that looks pretty good, kind of what I was going for there. And I'll start laying in the opposite sides. Let me get that going. And I think I'm going to adjust a little bit here, because I think when I drew the circles, I moved one of these down a little bit. So I don't want any of the stickers on top of the circles. So I'm just going to make that adjustment on the fly, see if I can get everything to fit. And I grabbed that back to school sticker just to kind of bring home the idea of this theme. And that was in the Happy Year, oh sorry, in the teacher sticker book. I think I said Happy Year before as well. That's the teacher seasonal sticker book. Okay, I think that'll work. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the trimming. And I'm kind of excited to do this. I've always admired the bullet journal style spreads I've been seeing for the Classic Happy Planner on Instagram. Juanita, I think she's on the squad this year. She always does beautiful bullet journaling style spreads. So I look to her, and Mom Run Craft, another one who does her own thing and always makes it beautiful. So yeah, there was lots of inspiration. And like I said, Alicia Michelle. I went into the journaling sticker book to find a few other kind of extra items I thought would be good on this spread. So I'm starting with this August just to denote the month, and I kind of think I want it in the darker red tone to go with like the back to school and the push pins and the accent tones there of that. And I also am going to add in the actual date number. So I'm going to see what I like here. I'm going to do a sample with this heart and use that one on this week. And I do like that, but I think what I'm going to do is save the red for August and redo that one, and then just use the pink for the numbers, because they are so fine and small, and I have the ability to erase if I make any major mistakes here with the highlighter, which is something I don't have the ability to do with the red highlighter. So that's how I'm going to judge this and call it. So here I'm just erasing the original pink on there, and then I'll go back through that with the red. But let me first lay in the numbers. And I'm just going to put them here to the right side of the word. Felt like that was the best place for them amongst all of the different circle areas. And here I am tracing out the August, like I mentioned, in the red. You just have to be kind of careful because it gets really fine in certain areas, so trying to use just the baby tip there of the highlighter to get in that. Just going to go into my journaling sticker book and see if there's anything else I want to add, and go ahead and underline the words, and we will be done, friends. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch, and think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!